Hi.
Hello.
Hey guys, hey. You guys can hear me clearly?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, we can
Yeah,
hear
sure.
you. Yes, that's cool. You can
Yeah.
hear us as well?
Yeah, nice and clear.
Yep, it's clear.
Yeah.
How are you guys? All good during this MCO?
All
Yeah.
right, great. So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, here we are with
Gotham.
Gotham, MYPW, a great wrestler indeed. I've
Yes.
watched him wrestle for a few times, and I already tracked it
I,
with how he wrestled, and it's
I
really
watched him
nice.
live in
Thank
Bedroom.
you.
He against Srigal, I guess.
Yes, I guess. That's one of a good match as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Gotham, first of all, I would like to say that
Thank you so
so much for joining our podcast today, and thank you so much for accepting our
Yeah.
invitations. And
Yeah.
No worries, guys.
yeah,
It's an honor actually.
thank you so much. I'm
Thank you
really
so
excited to have you in the podcast for today. So yes, so how are you doing, Gotham?
Not bad, not bad. Keeping myself busy during this MCO and stuff. Yeah, just at home. So yeah.
I see,
Cool.
I see. It's cool. Yeah, so before anything, I would just like to uh, uh, ask you to give any advice to us about PKP. Yeah, that's the recent issue right now. So give advice to everyone here about PKP.
Uh, well, I would say we need to be more responsible. Not pinpointing anyone or not just putting a group of people out, but let's try to be at home more. Unless if it's really necessary, then you can go out. Keep yourself healthy, sanitize your hands yourself, maintain the 1 meter distance, and let's hope that everything settle down soon, and then we can go back to our normal life. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Talking about
Totally.
PKP, yes, there's actually going to be a question about PKP and MYPW and how MYPW process during PKP. And but before that, we just like to talk about something really important stuff that I've come up with questions that really personally as a fan I would like to know. uh, how is it that you start your wrestling career in MYPW?
Okay. uh, so as usual, when we start off, I was a fan before I got into the business, right? So as a fan, I enjoyed the entire aspect of it, the drama, the performance that they did. So I think my first match that I watched was in 1999. It was The Undertaker versus The Big Show. It was a famous one where he gets showstoppered into the ring, right? So that was my first match I watched, and ever since then I got hooked onto it. But it was more of The Undertaker. When I saw The Undertaker, was like, okay, I need to know who this guy is. I need to follow this guy, kind of thing. And then it happened that I remained as a fan until when WWE Live came down to Malaysia, the one where they have Bray Wyatt and stuff, right? So me and my cousins, we got this ringside seats, and that was my first WWE Live event, to be honest. So after watching that, and it just clicked. I told my brothers that what, I need to be in that ring one day. Because something was missing. It was missing. Being a fan was good, but I wanted to know the entire aspect of it to get into the ring. Um, got into my PW would be, I had to find my way through it because it was not marketed that time in a big scale. They were still growing. So I got by chance I actually ended up on a Facebook page, right? My PW's Facebook page, and then I contacted Ayas, the founder, who's actually our head coach as well. So I contacted him, and from there it just escalated. So that's my journey. How I got into my PW. It was through Facebook. Contacted Ayas, and then yeah, we took it from there. It was not easy though. It was not easy because I never expected it to be so. How do I put this? A very challenging. It was very challenging for
Yeah.
me. Yeah, especially a guy who does not have any sports background, or someone who's not athletic. It was challenging for me, but what kept me going was the motivation and the passion for this business. That's all.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, for most actually, they know how to watch wrestling, but they do not know how hard it is. So yes, it's really hard. I believe it's really challenging. It will test your stamina and all, right? Stamina,
Yeah,
strength, and all of
definitely.
that. Yes, it's not easy to stay in the ring for like 20 minutes plus, and you did that. You did that, and that's awesome. All right, I admire you so much for doing that. Like
Thank you.
you are the biggest wrestler for me right now for MYPW. I just
Oh,
attracted with
thank
how
you,
your
thank
character
you.
was. Yeah. Okay. So do you have any questions that involve?
Yeah, I do actually. I want to know who is your great opponent on the wrestling.
Okay. There are actually a few, and no offense to anyone that I've worked with before, but there are a few. Definitely would be Shaukat, would be
Yeah.
definitely
See.
the greatest of all, right? Srigala would be one of them. I love the entire aspect of the storyline of Srigala joining Fair Lions, and then Shaukat getting involved and stuff. So that was one big. It was a good storyline. The next one would be Daryl Wong. Um, yeah, so me and Daryl, yeah, we go back quite some time. So we have probably wrestled about 6, 7 matches, and we had few segments as well. So those are the nice moments I had. But entire aspect of it, who is the most feared opponent for Gotham, or the most challenging, would definitely be Shaukat. Yeah.
Yes, Shaka have his moment where he like to slap people, not slap, it's a punch, but yeah, that gimmick like truly punch people and make you feel pain. You know, yeah, just I wonder how pain it is right now when if you get that type of attack from Shaka.
Uh, if I was to get it now when I'm talking to you guys, I would definitely feel the pain. But during that moment, when you are in character, when you're performing, right, or wrestling, you have this adrenaline rush, right, that is going on, so you don't feel much. But to be honest with you, the way that it is painful, because what we do, we need to have contact. It's a contact sport, but it's done in a very safe way. I'll be honest, but the pain, yes, I wouldn't recommend that to anyone.
Obviously,
Yeah.
that one
Yeah.
hit shocked me so much from Shaka. Yeah, that is like the sound of the hit also make you like, oh my god, that dude just got it, man. Just one bash in the face. Okay.
Yeah.
Any other question?
I think it's turn.
Okay, so yeah, talking about the matches and how you actually get into WWE, or I mean MYPW, sorry, not WWE, but maybe just one day, maybe WWE.
Yeah,
will see you.
it's a dream. It's a dream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you have such a good character. Yes, talking about your good character, I would like to know how actually you describe. I mean, you come out with that character. Is that your idea, or
Okay.
is it like?
No, I'm not gonna take credit for that. It wouldn't be right for me to take credit for the character that I'm playing. The mafia, Malaysian mafia kind of character. It's not. How this entire thing happened was, it was, I think, a couple of weeks before our first big pay-per-view we had, which is Uprising back in 2016. So we were going back and forth with characters, and I pitched a couple of ideas to Ayas, our head coach. I pitched a couple of ideas, but nothing really came, into play. It didn't click. And then it was after a training. So, I had a quick conversation with him, and he recommended it. So it's actually the idea of our head coach, right? So he recommended this idea and said that, you have the looks, you're big, you have the height, why don't you play a godfather, a mafia kind of character? At first it was like, okay, how am I going to pull this off? Right? So because in the ring, if you see me, I'm in the zone in that character. It's a totally different person. But now it's a different person when I'm talking to you guys. So how do I get into the character? So a lot of research had to be done. A lot of times I had to look in front of the mirror, try to get the facial expressions, walk, talk as such. So yeah, the entire character of Gotham, or the Malaysian mafia, is actually the brainchild of Ayas. He's the one who pitched the character. He gave me the character, and A lot of discussions has been going on. He has shared his ideas, his thoughts, how to enhance the character more. So, and as and when I have doubts with it, I go to him, and then he tells me, okay, maybe you can try to do this. You can try to change this, you know. So I'll try to do in my own homework as well, my own part on how we can, how I can enhance it and make people fear that character or hate the character. Yeah. But if I add a dead end or roadblock, I definitely need his ideas.
Yeah, that's actually good. So yeah, do you wanna add anything?
I think when I'm watching wrestling, I can
Mhm.
also feel the pain that you guys are having. So I wonder how you guys get used to the pain that when you guys like punch, being thrown
Okay.
out, being something like that. So,
Being smacked around, smacked around. Yeah, all that.
Uh, a lot of training goes into this, So we normally do our trainings on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and probably around 3-4 hours of class. So a lot of training goes into this on the technique wise, and I think over time, because when I remember when I first got into the ring for trainings, and every time I hit I hit the mat, right, it will hurt. It's not something that it's comfortable because there's no springs or suspensions in it, so it hurts. But over time, with the right techniques, and your body automatically gets used to it, I think. So we are trained to adapt to pain, more than an average person. But at the same time, even how much of training goes in or techniques are being used, at the end of the day, there are some accidents that has happened, personally for me, and for a lot of them as well. Pain wise, yeah, we have to endure a lot of pain. So there's really not much or a direct way that I can say, like, how do we do this. I think it's all the, you just the mindset at the moment, the adrenaline rush, and you just gotta take it.
I see.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. And I wonder, this is one of the questions that I keep on asking myself. Like,
Hmm.
we understand it was a crafted show, and but the pain is real. Obviously, that's what made me so admire you guys, because you guys, like, basically, like what WWE call their superstar. The superstar. They can feel the pain and sustain the pain. So one of the questions that I really want to ask is that, during that matches, is there any improvisations that you guys been through? I mean, especially you, been through
A lot, a lot, a
a
lot,
lot. A lot.
a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. See, we try our best not to plan the entire thing, and it's hard for someone, or if you do a match which is like 20 minutes long or half an hour long, right? It's hard for someone to actually remember every single thing. So we don't do that, you know. Improvise, like, example, I would say the slap that I took from Shaukat outside the
Okay.
ring, right? That was organic. So the moment that everyone went, oh, and they feel the pain and stuff, because it was organic. So we try to do a lot of organic stuffs in the ring. So by hearing out what the fans are trying to say, um, for me, things that I think my match with Daryl, the 3 stages of hell, for the undisputed title, that was a match that we did not plan. It just happened.
Oh, wow.
Um, yeah, it just happened. So we didn't really plan the entire thing, or maybe, like, what is going to happen next. No, we just took it. We heard the fans. We listened to to the emotions are being evoked, and
Yes.
yeah, we just take it from there. So improvisation, yes, a lot happens. Yeah. So I think once you are at that certain stage, and to be honest with you, I'm not at the professional stage yet, or with the big boys yet, but if you have wrestled a certain amount of matches, and if you have done your homework and you follow what your coaches say, right? Yeah, you should be able to cultivate this method of working organically. Yeah.
I see. That's cool. That's cool. I just want to say that, yeah, you just mentioned that you're not at a professional stage, but when I watch your match, you already describe yourself as professional wrestling. So yeah, yeah.
No, what I meant was with the, at the bigger leagues with
The
the,
bigger leagues.
yeah,
Of
what I
course.
meant.
But you sure looks big to me. You're great
Oh,
in your performance. Yeah,
thank you.
yeah. Sorry, not
Oh,
convenient. Not convenient.
oh no, 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 it's fine.
Okay. So yeah, we have asked that questions a lot. We have asked about the MYPW and such. There's another one question that I have in mind right now. It's about MYPW and how they actually
Mhm.
process. Because right now, as we know, we understand MYPW have its crowd, including me. I'm one of the crowds that the fans. But I wonder how the match is going on, because I recently keep on checking on MYPW pages, like the match is not that many. Like they have like a month, like 2 match or 3 match like that. So and then they
Mhm.
proceed to another month. So how is it work actually?
Normally what we try to do is probably 2 months once we try to do a match, or we're trying to change the entire game aspect of it. Maybe try to do it 1 month once and stuff. But unfortunately, due to the situation now, right? So we are not able to do contact spots, and we're not able to go back into the ring and train and stuff. So the situation in MyPW now, if I could tell you guys and everyone else, right, would be that we are doing our own kind of exercises at home, keeping ourselves fit, working on our staminas and stuff. But to get back into the ring and stuff would need a clearance from the government, because I believe that now the contact spots is not allowed, right? So
Yes.
we can't do much about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we are trying to work on probably other kind of contents. Like one of it was the I think the don't rush challenge or something that we did. uh, yeah, so we went back and forth with that. So we might come up with some other contents, but it all depends on the you know the creative side of it. So yeah.
I see, I see. It's good, it's good. I'm looking forward to see you perform in live again. And yeah, just wonder about that. Do you have any upcoming matches in live, maybe after all this PKP be done?
For now, there's no talks about it yet. uh, I think the finale or the final storyline was the match with Srigala, the superplex off the ladder, and yeah, and then we shook hands and stuff. So he's currently the alpha, the guy who's with the titles, right? But storyline for Gotham or upcoming matches, for now we don't have. Uh, there's nothing in stores yet. I guess we just need to wait for when this MCU is over, and then have a discussion with the creative team and see where Gotham's next storyline will take him, right?
Yeah, yeah. We'll wait.
Yeah.
I'll wait for sure. And yeah, might maybe not just wait. Maybe just like directly contact MYPW, like I want Gotham now. Just kidding. So it's like that, because I was so attracted with how you performed in the ring and your character and all of that. Yes. You have anything? I would like to go straight to WrestleMania 36 moment.
Yep.
I would like to ask your opinion about the matches. Now, we understand that WrestleMania 36 is somewhat different than other WrestleMania. It's a unique kind of things that
Yeah,
happens.
it was entirely different.
Yeah, because of COVID-19 and such. And one of the matches I really like to talk about is how Undertaker and AJ Styles work. It's like a filmmaking kind of matches. Yeah, can say that. That's cinematic. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
what is your opinion for these matches?
If you're looking at cinematic matches, I think that is the best way to go about it now without the audience. From my point of view, so everyone shares their own opinions, but in my point of view, I think that would be a good move to be doing. It's hard for performers. Like for me, it's hard to perform. I never really got a chance or an opportunity to perform in an open, without a crowd. So but I think it's kind of hard if you want to bring out your characters and all that when there's no crowd. So a cinematic match, and especially a match like the Undertaker's one, uh, to be honest, it was new when I watched it, but I really enjoyed it. Selfishly, as a fan, I would have wished to probably see him bring back the biker persona in
Yes,
a full, in an arena full of audience, so you get to feel the emotion and
yes,
stuff.
yes.
but it is what it is, it is. So those kind of matches I think would be probably the best way to go about now.
Yeah.
And it's fun to watch. It's fun to watch matches like that. Just that for me, I prefer the old school kind of matches when you get into the ring and you do your stuff in the ring. That would be my kind of style, kind of way. Yeah.
Obviously, that would be my kind of stuff as well. Yeah, I've been asking like few of my friends that love WWE as well and MYPW. So they watch Undertaker's performance and they all like, when some of them regrets of it, but they understand at the same time. It's like WrestleMania do 6 moments and they screw up by doing cinematic types of things. But they do not screw up actually. Like most of the WWE community likes how the match going on. So yeah, for the second question, the most at this one, I will straight away say I do not like this match, but I don't know about you. You ready for it?
Yeah,
John
go ahead.
Cena and Bray Wyatt.
John Cena. Okay, out of this, the entire WrestleMania, right? For me, the 2 matches that I enjoyed was both the cinematic matches.
Okay.
Right, so both of that were probably the ones that got me entertained. Obviously, for obvious reasons, it's the Undertaker. So no matter what, I'm gonna watch that match, and I'm still a fan. He is he's my idol and probably the reason that why I even started doing wrestling as well. But when it comes to John Cena and Bray Wyatt's match, I remember watching that with my sisters and with my brothers, and for some reason we actually got entertained by it. We got entertained by it, and it was just, it was a fun match. We watched it till the end. We laughed about it. I found myself being entertained by it. So yeah,
Yeah.
I won't say it's the best match or it is, it is great, but it was fun for me. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well, some people argue that John Cena and Bray Wyatt matches is not supposed to be called matches. It's just footage of them, but it was entertaining. I will not deny that it was entertaining. I was laughing as well. It's just that I don't accept it as a match, because a match.
Probably more of a segment if you want to say lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was entertaining. So great to have your opinion on that. And yeah, have you watched current WWE going on, like Money in the Bank or anything like that?
No, I had no time to watch those pay-per-views.
Yeah.
Kind of missed it. I only managed to watch the last ride, all the 3 episodes. So yeah, I think that was the latest WWE content that I've actually watched. The Undertaker's last ride.
The last ride was a great documentary about Undertaker, and for me, it's like the best documentary ever WWE have ever made, because it's about Undertaker, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. And yeah, just one more questions before we finish and wrap this up. It's about how WWE managed it. This is how your opinions goes up, because some people actually say it's a good thing. It's a hype thing when they do multiple finishers and such as that, and people keep on kicking out of their finishers. But some people actually think that it's something that take away your tension and suspense whenever you know that person gonna kick out your finisher, right? So there's no suspense anymore, because like lots of people can kick out your finisher now. So like what happened in WrestleMania 36, that Brock Lesnar keep on doing the F5 on Drew McIntyre and he keeps on kicking out. So what is your opinion about that type of concept? I mean, that type of match.
To me, it solely boils down to the storytelling of the match. So I'm okay with watching matches if they are able to kick out of the finishes. So yeah, as a fan, you would think like, okay, this match is going to end, and then no, it's like, okay, this guy's kicked out of it. So if the story wise, or if the storytelling of the match is good, and I'm not at a position or at a level to compare or critic matches like Brock Lesnar's matches and stuff, because those guys are legends, so they know what they're doing. But on an aspect or on a subject of matches, being as a pro wrestler, is it okay for your opponent to kick out of your finishers and stuff? I think it's fine as long as the storytelling is good with it. So we have seen a lot of that happen. Shawn Michaels matches, Brock Lesnar, The Undertaker, some of the things that I can name off, off the fly. But yeah, so if to me, I'm okay. I enjoy matches like that sometimes, but I only enjoy matches that have storytelling. I'm not a guy who prefers fast running, like the spot fest kind of matches where they do a lot of moves back and forth. And I prefer the old school storytelling style. So yeah.
I like the old school as well. The old school is just like whenever I watch it in my televisions, it's just like hook me in straight away. The old school was epic, bro. Now it's kind of
It's all about the story, the drama that we can bring out, and it's a message that we can convey.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yes. So yeah, we actually running out of time because right now we have to do like much of stuff. But I'm really appreciate that you actually accepted our invitation. It's like, wow, you're really humble in how you texted me in Facebook and such. You're really humble. Yeah. Before that, I just want to say, just as a thanks, we made especially for you. All right, it's not much, but it's for you. And the dude that actually Photoshop is this dude, and it's really nice and it's really good in Photoshop. This is for you, all the green screen.
Oh, no, I can see it. I can see it.
You can see it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Especially for you. We're gonna send to you. You just text me your address. I'm gonna like grab Express or something because maybe send it straight away. I would really love to send it straight away. Because
sure, I'll pass you my address after this.
Yeah.
Thank you. I was not expecting that. I mean, this entire podcast thing itself, it's a new experience for me. And being able to interact with our viewers of MYPW and fans, and guys like you, right? To me, it's a fun process.
Yeah.
It's a learning curve. It helps me think what you guys, your opinions, our viewers of MYPW, what you guys are thinking about it. Do you want to see any changes? So yeah, a lot of things. So that gift was it was unexpected, and I thank you guys for that. Yeah.
Yeah. Fans always do what fans do. I do it, and it's like it's really a must thing to do because I'm a super fan of you. Right? It's like that great. I'm crazy to watch your matches. Okay. So before we end this, I just want to say, and if you can say it for us as well, subscribe to Double Z's YouTube channel and like, comment, or share.
Sure. So whoever's watching this podcast now and probably in the future, do subscribe to Double Z's studio podcast. Follow these guys. Let's support each other. I think we're all in the same entertainment industry, so let's support each other. Let's grow together. Stay safe and stay healthy.
That's great. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.